So I'm trying out a new lip look and I call it just finished drinking someone's blood, might delete later. It's like wet and messy. I don't know. That has nothing to do with this video. Just put on my lipstick and we have our little spider friend here and our little spooky coffin earrings. So we are ready to get into it and do a Halloween haul today. Welcome back to the house beyond the hedge. Buddy, Mr. Cat is desperate right now as soon as I turn the camera. What, do you want to say hello? All right, Mr. Cat just had to say hello. Say hello, buddy. Is this it? Is this what you wanted? Okay. Don't think that's what he wanted, but he doesn't seem pleased. Okay, welcome pumpkins to another video. This video is just a haul. I was doing some errands with my husband and we just happened to be near Joann and Ross, so we just happened to go in there. And I just happened to buy things. I know, big surprise. But I don't have any footage of like the actual stores or anything, so it's just gonna be a haul, which hopefully will be fine. Back to my roots. I used to mostly just do hauls and not like the hunting footage. So let's just start with Joann because we're just gonna rip the band-aid off. Like just get it out of the way and admit that I did end up buying this pillow. I know in a previous video that I did, I bought that other spider pillow from Michael's. I said I wasn't gonna buy the Joann's one too because I didn't need 2 spiderweb pillows. But then I was in the store and they actually had it in store this time and I saw it in person and it's just so soft and so cozy and I just love the texture. It's like a knit texture kind of, and it just goes so perfectly with my bed because I have spiderweb bed sheets. And the other spiderweb pillow from Michael's is going in the living room. This one is for the bedroom. So yes, I could not resist. I tried my hardest, but I failed. This was the only thing I got at Joann's though. Surprisingly, I thought I might buy more things because they are very much on sale and I had an extra 20% off coupon, but strangely, nothing was really calling to me. I feel like maybe I've gotten everything I need to get from Joann. There were a couple of things that I was like, if they have that, I might get it, but then they didn't have it, so I wasn't even tempted. So this was the only thing I got there. It was originally $40, which a lot of their pillows are, and then I think it was 50% off, and then I also had a 20% off coupon. So, or maybe it was 40% off, and then I had a 20. I ended up paying like $15 for it basically, which I think for a pillow is a pretty good deal. And I just really love this pillow. It's just so cozy. You probably heard me talk in previous videos, if you have watched my previous videos, that I like pillows that look really cool, but if they're not comfy, like if you can't use it as an actual pillow, it's not for me. Like I don't want ones that are heavily beaded or like a weird jaggedy shape. I mean, a weird shape's okay as long as it's like a comfy shape, you know? So this one is just super, super cozy, and you know we're all about cozy here. So I just caved and I got it. So that's the only thing I got from Joann. So let's talk about Ross. This was the first time I went into Ross where they actually had Halloween. You may have seen in a previous Halloween hunting video, I did go there and they had literally one mug. That was the only Halloween thing they had. We just happened to stop in because it was right near where we were, and they actually had Halloween out and I was very pleasantly surprised. I mean, finally they have their Halloween out, but also, man, they are going hard this year at Ross. I walked in and I was like, oh, Halloween, okay, let's go. And then I got there and I was like, like, it was just like so much good stuff. I feel like everything there this year is so good. So I did end up getting 5 things just from this quick stop in. And I just love Ross. I feel like it's one of my favorite places to hunt for Halloween because you never really know what's gonna be there. So it is truly like a surprise, a hunt, because any Ross could have different things and everything is really well priced. I think Ross might be one of the best priced places to shop for Halloween. So you can bet that I definitely was just throwing things in my cart. Well, I didn't have a cart. I do that thing where I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna get one thing or two things, so I don't need a cart. And then by the end, I have like 8 things in my hands like this, and I'm just like trying not to drop stuff, making my husband carry things. But yeah, I did get 5 things, so I'm gonna show you what they are because I am really excited about Ross this year. Like I said, they have so much good stuff. They have some really cool wicker pieces, which I feel like a lot of places do, but Ross had a really awesome wicker witch hat, some just like really cool stuff. I didn't get any of those because I was like, I don't know where I would put this, but if you have a spot for it, it was great. Everything there looked great. So I highly recommend going to check out Ross if you haven't, or if you don't normally shop for Halloween there, because it is worth it this year for sure. So let's see, let's start with the smallest thing I got. If you watched my Halloween hunting video from Big Lots, you will know that I got something very similar to this, and it is a spider cat toy. And the reason is, I don't know if I actually told the story in that video, but basically we bought this dangly spider cat toy kind of like this for our cats like a couple years ago. And it was just one spider. It was a purple spider with a little witch hat on it. And we called it Spider Witch, and it was Mr. Cat's like favorite thing. And then our other cat Wednesday like chewed through the string and it like got kind of old and ratty, so we couldn't use that anymore. And so since then we've had several dangly toys, and we just keep calling them Spider Witch, even though like none of them are actually a spider witch. But that means when I see one that's like actual spiders, I have to buy it. So I did already buy one from Big Lots that is a little bit different than this. But when I saw this, I was like, well, we have to have this one too, because Mr. Cat has to have as many spider witches as possible. So yeah, it's just a little cat toy. And I took the tag off this already, but I want to say it was like $4 or $5 maybe. I think it was like $4. So I mean, how could you pass that up, you know? And Mr. Cat loves it, of course. All right, up next, this haul is basically these are a few of my favorite things Halloween version, because everything I bought is one of the categories of my top favorite things to buy for Halloween, which is black cat related, spider related, or bat related. So everything in this haul is one of those things. So the next item we have is this hook, which is very heavy duty, sturdy cast iron, and it is gorgeous. It's gold, painted gold. Obviously it's a bat, has a little hook. And I bought this because I think it will be perfect for the Haunted Mansion bathroom. I think I'm going to replace our current towel rack, like hand towel rack, which is literally just like one of those circles that you hang a towel on. Circle? I mean, it is a circle, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ring. And I thought this would be really cute. You could just hang your hand towel on this instead, and it would go really well with the Haunted Mansion theme. So I had to snap that up, and it was $6.99, which for a heavy duty cast iron piece, I think is a pretty good deal. So I feel like Ross always has a lot of really good metal and cast iron Halloween items. So if you're into that, definitely go check it out for that reason. Okay, and then the next thing I got is also another pillow. Whoops. And it's so cute. It's a scaredy cat, black cat, vintage Halloween looking pillow, which are all my favorite things. The sort of vintage folk Halloween is one of my favorite Halloween aesthetics. And I love a black cat, obviously, as you could see from Mr. Cat before. And I just thought this was so cute, and it's just shaped like a little cat head. And I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in our dining room. We have a sort of bench instead of a chair for part of our table. And I wanna do kind of a traditional vintage folk theme in that room, I think, for Halloween this year. So this will just work perfectly for that little bench. And look at his cute little scared face. I just love him. And this is what I'm talking about, why I think Ross has some of the best prices. This pillow was $10.99. You find this pillow at Joanns, will be like $40 at Joanns. Like even at TJ Maxx, this would be at least $16, I feel like, if not more. $10.99 is such a good price for a really cute decorative pillow like this. So I feel like if you're on a budget this year for Halloween, which, I mean, we're all on some kind of budget, but if you're on a really tight budget especially, then go check Ross because you can get some really good deals. It's so velvety and soft too. I really love the embroidery and just the velvetiness of it. All right, and then we are down to the last two items, which kind of go together. They are, I think, my favorite things I bought because you know that I love tea and it is my favorite thing ever. These are both tea related. So we will start with this beautiful, sorry, I don't know what just happened there. This beautiful teacup. It is all my favorite things. It's black, it's a teacup. It has spiders and spider webs. So as you can see, it has this gold detail of the spider web and the spider on it. And then inside the cup, there's also a spider there, as well as spider webs on the outside of the cup. And this is just the perfect Halloween teacup, which I do have a couple of black teacups already, but they have like a little rose on them or something. This is the epitome of a Halloween teacup for me. This is exactly what I want out of a teacup for October. So spooky, so pretty, so perfect for drinking my afternoon tea. And this didn't have a tag on it, but I think she looked at some of the other teacups and I want to say she charged me $5.99 or $6.99 for it. So for a teacup, I think that's pretty good. And this is surprisingly dishwasher safe. A lot of my teacups are vintage, like bone china, and I do not put those in the dishwasher, but I definitely would be happy to put this one in the dishwasher because it costs like $6 and it says it's dishwasher safe, so win-win. I just love it. I love the gold and the black, and I love the contrast of the white on the inside, and I love the spider. I don't know, I just think he's really cute but still spooky, you know? Kind of a tarantula look is what that is, I feel like. And the one on the inside is just the same. So yeah, I saw this. Actually, I saw the other thing first and I grabbed that, and then I saw this and then I grabbed this and I was like, ah, it's so good. So the next thing, which this might be my favorite find because, well, you'll see. It is this teapot. I feel like the camera is not doing it justice because black is just like a void, but it's really, really beautiful teapot, and it has, I don't know if you can even see that the window lighting is like reflecting off of it, but it's covered with gold spider webs like the teacup, and it has little spiders on it as well. And it's just so gorgeous. Like, I have a couple of teapots that I use during October. So I have one that's a pumpkin, like it looks like a pumpkin. I don't use that one as much because it doesn't pour very well, so I usually use that one more for decoration. And then my main tea drinking in October, I do out of a little orange teapot that I have this really cute pumpkin knit tea cozy that I put over it. It has like a little spider on it, and I love using that. But I don't have like a good black spooky teapot. I do own a vintage black cat teapot, but I don't use that for tea. Once again, that's also more decorative. And then I do have a little tiny black ceramic teapot with like a strainer insert that was actually, I think, my first teapot that I ever owned, but I also don't use that one very much because it's very small. So this one is perfect, perfect, perfect. Exactly what I've been looking for October. I can use my pumpkin cozy more in September and then transition to this one for October. And I just love that it's black. I love the gold, spiders, everything about the teacup. And also, these aren't technically a set. Like, the spider webs and the spiders look different on these, so they don't actually match and go together. I'm so sad that you can't see this very well, but just take my word for it that it's amazing. Just trust me. So yeah, these aren't a true set in that the patterns aren't exactly matching, but they're very close in that they're both gold and they're both black and they're both spiders. So I feel like they will easily still go together even though they didn't come together as a set. So I was very, very excited to find these two things together. They just perfectly round out the gaps in my tea set collection that I have been trying to fill. So thank you, Ross, for that, because just coming in clutch. And this was only $11.99. And this is a nice sturdy teapot, and this is also dishwasher safe. Oh good, oh good. But yeah, I love it. It has like kind of this little scallop detail on the top, just a lot of little details that make it just that much extra special. And I will definitely be using this for my tea. I kind of want to start using it now, even though it's August. But yeah, I just was so thrilled with everything that I found at this trip to Ross. I will definitely be going back there, even though almost everything they had was amazing. Like, I loved so much of the stuff they had. Obviously, I just was trying to limit myself, even though this seems like I bought a lot, but I was trying to limit myself. They had some really cool spider, like, platter serving trays that were metal. They had some really cute mugs. So anyway, they definitely didn't have everything out yet. Like, even though everything that out was great and I wanted to buy it all, it was still very much like the beginnings of putting things out. So I'm really excited to see what else they might have when they start to put like everything out. If this is what they had when they just had their first round of stuff out, ooh, TJ Maxx is usually the worst for me in terms of affecting my wallet, but I don't know, it might be Ross this year. It might be Ross. That is it for this haul. It was kind of little, but still sizable at the same time, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm a broken record, but I just am so pleased. So pleased with everything that I bought. And it all goes together so well. I'm just like looking at it piled on my floor. And I can't wait to, now that I have filmed this, put the things out, put the pillows out, put, you know, this teacups on my tea shelf and all of that. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I got. Please let me know down in the comments if you had a favorite item from my haul today, or have you been to Ross? Like, what have you seen there? Because I just am getting so excited about going back there and checking multiple times. I think it's been really nice how stores have been releasing their Halloween this year because it's been really staggered. I feel like in previous years, it feels like even when stuff comes out early, it comes out all at once and then it's just over in like a month. But I feel like this year we started in like May and we're just still going. It's August and we still have stores that are starting to put new things out. So that's great. We might be able to keep going all the way through September and then it's time to decorate. And as always, please like and subscribe and do the little notification thing if you want to get notified when my videos go up. I will be, of course, doing more Halloween. I will be doing fall content once we get into fall. I have a few plans to clean out some of my cabinets. I have a very robust candle collection, mug collection, and tea related collection. And honestly, I really need to get rid of some of those things. So I really want to do some videos cleaning those things out, showing you all of my collection of those things, and then maybe choosing things to get rid of. So I think those will be kind of fun, cozy videos if that's something you're interested in. Once again, please subscribe and all of that. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at House Beyond the Hedge. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's at Trusty Parasol. And always remember to keep the kettle warm because I will see you next time.